What's up, folks? It's your boy Droid here, back with another video. We're gonna talk about best duos in NBA Playgrounds 2. Now, I really avoided making this topic a while back because I believe there's no true best duo, and it's very difficult to make a list of the best duos in the game. You know, a lot of people, they ask the question, what's the best duo that I can use, because they wanna be able to get a good duo that they can use online, and they think that they will win them games. But in reality, it doesn't really matter too much the two players you use. You know, there's universally great players, and there are players that are universally considered bad for various reasons, such as Josh Jackson, BJ Armstrong. But in the truth, you have to get a mastery of the basics of the game to be able to win matches. A lot of y'all, you're watching videos, I appreciate you. You watch my top 10 videos, you learn how to get diamond players. You go out, you get diamond John Stockton, diamond Steve Nash, diamond Curry, mix them with Mutombo, Shaq, whoever the big is, Bill Russell, and then you think that you're gonna win a lot of games if you have those guys. But the reality is you have to get a good, hang of the game. So this video, I separate into a couple groups, player A and player B. And it's just a sample of players you can put in each slot. Your first player or your second player. Now, in my belief, my player A would be the best players universally in the game. You can put them in any duo, they'll be fine on their own. So my sample list, it's not an all-inclusive list. You can have your own players that is in this list. This is a sample that I think are the best, or some of the best, that is. John Stockton, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, Gary Payton, Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry, and LeBron James. Now, these right here are some of the best players in the game. I consider John Stockton to be the best player in the game. Steve Nash, top 5 player. But these are guys that you can put in your lineup and you're gonna get success because they have great stats where you need them. They got great steals, great shooting. Some of them got great dunks. So these are really the players that you have that you can put in your lineup and you'll be fine. Now, player B is a bunch of different categories you can have, but me, I'm looking at offense and defense. So my next list is going to be offense. So who are some of the best players you can pick? So I would say one of the players, Dirk Nowitzki. He can get you decent defense, but his offensive ability with his signature move is very good. Anthony Davis, again, solid defense, but you can do a lot on the offensive end with him. Bill Laimbeer, same thing. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Dominique Wilkins. I've slept on this guy a little bit, but he's a very good player. Larry Bird, Kobe, Magic Johnson. So these guys can be potentially player A for other people. But these are the guys who I think of, okay, you need a second player to go with who's a really good player where you can still get solid defense, but you're really going to have a strong offensive game. And then my last set of players, defense. So who are some of the best defensive players where you want to have the classic one character you really go with offense, second player is mostly defense, but you can potentially do a little bit of offense with. So first person you think of, Dikembe Mutombo, right? Max block, max rebounds. He can get you some dunk. He can potentially get you some threes too if you have good timing. Bill Walton, again, great defensive stats. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. Even though I'm not really a huge fan of Bill Russell, I think a lot of people use Bill Russell, but I ain't really rock with him too much. Alonzo Mourning, my preferred player over Bill Russell. I like his steals and his you know, his offensive ability. Dennis Rodman again, great rebounds, all around defense. Patrick Ewing, another great player. Really good in Playgrounds 1, definitely still a good player in Playgrounds 2. But anyway, you know, I don't want to drag it too long, but you get the point. These are the sample players, you know, you can put together on your squad and get good results. Me personally, I don't really use too many of these players. I mean, I like Alonzo. I definitely use him quite a bit, as well as Will Chamberlain when I'm playing on PS4. I used to use Bill Laimbeer a lot. I'm trying to use more Dominique Wilkins, and then sometimes be rocking with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson together. In terms of my player A, I mean, you know, if you watch my videos, I don't really use a lot of the top tier players anymore. Guy that I would say I probably use mostly in my player A would be Gary Payton. Just because he's not really a guy. He's a really great player, but he's not really a guy that's as popular as Curry, LeBron, Steve Nash, and Stockton, Michael Jordan. Like, he's not as popular as those guys, so I usually try to go with the less popular people. But Gary Payton is still one of the great players in the game. But I don't want to drag the video too long. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know who are your best duos. I already know some of y'all are gonna be saying, you know, I rock with Ewing and Starks. I never lost in 1 year. But all jokes aside, let me know who your duos that you like to use. You know what I mean? Do you think you got a good grasp of the game? What do you think about best duos? Do you think there's a best duo? Or are you more like most people in this game that are really good that think that it doesn't really matter who your duo is? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.